with another stream. I got Madden NFL19 here. Coming back here in the franchise mode. I got all the teams I play with in the league, all 32 teams. Right now, I'm rocking with the Ravens going up against the Buffalo Bills. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. It will be a blessing. I hope y'all enjoy this game, and let's get into it. I hope I enjoy the game as well. So he must be hurt.
A new season is upon us. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, it's the NFL debut of the 7th overall pick of the draft, Josh Allen of Wyoming, as he and the Bills hit the road to take on a 9-7 team from a year ago, the Baltimore Ravens. I'll be back at halftime with a look ahead to the weekend. But first, let's get up to Baltimore and hand things over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor
and
Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The Raven defense taking the field a few moments ago, and their all-time leading sack man, Terrell Suggs, was firing up the troops. They get set for what should be a good matchup with the Buffalo Bills. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And Bills fans, get ready, because here it is, the first NFL start for the rookie from Wyoming, Josh Allen.
And for the Buffalo Bills, this is just the third time since
Josh
1983
Allen
when they drafted Jim Kelly that they've drafted a quarterback in the first round.
Let me start in real life, baby.
J.P. Losman out of Tulane and E.J. Manuel out of Florida State.
It was a rainy day.
Now the first carry for the former Jaguar. This is Chris Ivory. And forget about finding time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On second down, here's Allen. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They run with their short yardage man, Ivory. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now, so much for picking it up on the ground on third down. Third play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. It's Joe Flacco leading him out, the leading passer in Raven franchise history in his 11th season now out of Delaware.
Throughout his career, he's been tough, hard-nosed, and certainly durable. Only 6 starts missed in his first 10 seasons and played 16 games 9 times. But for the first time in his career, a little competition headed his way with first-round pick Lamar Jackson from Louisville set to contest for the #1 job.
Now Flacco and the Raven offense come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. On the ground with their leading rusher from a season ago, it's Alex Collins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On second down, Flacco to throw. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver is able to dot the I with both feet,
while making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Flacco. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And here now, the Baltimore offense.
At the backfield is Alex Collins, who was claimed by the Baltimore Ravens from Seattle just prior to the season in 2017. And he took over as the lead back right around the start of October, finishing with 973 yards and giving Baltimore their identity again on offense. A run-first team that's physical.
On second down, Collins. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. And we take a look at the Bills' defense.
I'm expanding my focus here because I want to look at two guys. I want to look at the safety duo of Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde. Poyer plays the free safety. He roams in the middle of the field. Micah Hyde, close to the line of scrimmage, makes a lot of plays on the football in the running game. But both of them had 5 interceptions in 2017, and Micah Hyde went to his first Pro Bowl.
Third down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. He can't get him down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to run past people right now.
Runs to about 5 yards.
In the down and distance count. Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Second down, Flacco now. That's complete, right around the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. First down, Ravens, as Flacco finds the former Cardinal John Brown.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Pretty wall. Come on, guys, let's get this touchdown.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll take it into the end
touchdown.
zone for Ravens touchdown.
Ravens.
Buck Allen, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Here's Taiwan Jones on the return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
These Bills, Charles, broke the 17-year playoff drought under first-year head coach Sean McDermott. And while Bills fans, they reveled in their team's return to relevance, we know the NFL, it's a what have you done for me lately business. So what can we expect in 2018?
I think a continuation of what head coach Sean McDermott started last year.
I do
creating a
that.
new culture for the Bills, upgrading their defense. But the big thing, they need more plays from the quarterback position that are downfield, chunk plays to take some of the pressure off the defense. Remember, only 3 points scored in the playoff loss to the Jaguars.
Here's Ivory. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it second and 12.
Former Cowboy, former
You had to
Chiefs.
punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
On second down, Ivory. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Airing one out deep for Holmes here. And a shot taken on 3rd down unsuccessful.
Oh, Subs got hurt.
4th down now. Here's Colton Schmidt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The Ravens making their way out here, Charles, at a heartbreaking last-second loss to the Bengals Week 17 last year. Kept them out of the playoffs, into their season at 9-7. And, you know, since winning Super Bowl 47, they've now missed the playoffs for the last 5 years.
They want to get back to doing things the Ravens way, which means toughness on both sides of the ball. So they'll want to continue to run it with Alex Collins. They added Orlando Brown in at right tackle. They want better push up front, but they have to throw the ball better as well. So they added Michael Crabtree in free agency, and the 2 tight ends. Grabbed them early. Hayden Hurst out of South Carolina and Mark Andrews out of Oklahoma. Then flip it over on defense. Want to continue to flock to the football the way that they've done for so many years.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Flacco here on 2nd down. Crabtree with it over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Third and just 1. It's Flacco. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Here's a 1st down run with Collins. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Bootleg, Flacco. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. But when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
White, you white. He's juking him in the rest of that.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So one quarter
in the first quarter, guys.
NFL kickoff weekend. 7-0 is
pretty
our
well,
score.
yeah.
EA Sports
Pretty good
NFL Sunday
start.
returns.
See, can I finish
following this?
when we get back?
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin,
Don't
Charles
whistle.
Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Oh.
Here's Flacco. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Flacco will come to the line 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Once more, it's Flacco. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes
by
down
Murphy.
just inside the 20 at the 19. Trent Murphy in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Well, getting to the quarterback, that's an area Buffalo really wants to improve this season.
Hard to believe they went to the playoffs last year. Just 27 sacks on the season. Would that rank in the league? 29th
Tied for
overall?
29th,
Tied
yeah.
for 29th. If they want to get back to the playoffs, they'll have to up that number deep into the 30s.
Flacco looks to throw. Flushed out right. That is caught inside the 5. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
To the ball.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. John Brown, his first touchdown is for the Ravens. The Ravens will extend their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot on the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Tucker now for the extra point. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
I wonder what Baltimore doing now. They was down by 14 at halftime. Did they kick the field goal? So I think that's how it happened. I know they're down by 14 at halftime.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Well, week 2.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you got to circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those, so it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also, they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball
8
for
yards
a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They give it to Ivory. And he's got some space here. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On first down, Allen. Man open right side. It's the tight end play. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On the right side here, and that's complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Here's Allen on first and 10. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there, and that'll bring up second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback, but when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He'll give it up to Ivory. And once again, not much running room.
I didn't know you get hurt.
Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr.
Brandon Carr picks it off.
So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And the Ravens taking the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now Flacco and the Raven offense come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Flacco.
Oh, I threw a pick right back.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Crabtree the target on that one.
Come right back through a pick.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's now looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Holmes has got it complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Hey.
Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Well, yeah, right. Huh.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football
Put
game.
him in all the mix.
They'll come out in the pistol. On the ground, Ivory. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Chris Ivory taking it in. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after. Hauschka with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
Yeah.
This is fielded a couple yards.
Just a second.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Now Joe Flacco on the offense heading back out onto the field. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. In on the stop there, Kelsey McRae.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Interception. I got to try to bounce back.
Flacco from the gun. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
The Ravens on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Flacco. It's caught left side by John Brown. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Flacco now, 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10.
I don't know. I just do like I did a while ago.
Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. He sets to fire deep. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Flacco, and a hit.
Still drops the ball.
It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And again, it's Flacco to throw. A right side catch by Crabtree. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Yeah, on 4th and inches, you've got to be quick with your decision-making when you're running the football. You've got to find the hole and go. And he does a nice job here picking up the 1st down with a few yards to spare.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Flacco. Now he's flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that was not a bad
$6 right there, yeah.
Down. He didn't force it.
I found about open with good blocking, though.
Take off, and now he made it
good
very
blocking.
Manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. And incomplete there.
Man, he got
nice
popped.
hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. To pass, Flacco. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Reception.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Now Collins.
You can hold him long enough.
Can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
Not even hold him like I thought he let him go.
Gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Line of scrimmage.
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Flacco. Trying for it's intercepted. Picked off around 27. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 1:59 to go in the 1st half. We're back to Baltimore after this. A reminder coming up at the half, we hook up with a new guy, Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis, and more importantly this year, scores and stats from around the league here in Week 1. So do not press that skip button. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely
like I'm pushing. How you pick the ball up? If anybody know how you pick the ball up, let me know down in the comments. I'm sitting here pushing X or square. What am I pushing? He ain't even picking the ball up. He's going over the ball. Pretty has to pick the ball up.
And 2 picks thrown here in this 1st half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is.
I'm thinking the same way you catch, right? Triangle, square.
Picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
So the fumble recovery now. Flacco to throw.
Why is it taking him so long to get out there?
25. Kyle Williams continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack.
He don't have that screen. He don't even go cut out to the side. He's standing all up in the bundle.
Operating out of the gun, Flacco.
Oh my God.
It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's Flacco, escaping the pressure right. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved though if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Allen to throw. To throw again. This caught. Reception by Holmes. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Allen hit. He lost the football.
See, he ain't picking up the ball. Stand there, look the Pruder pick it up or something.
It's like this when the ball comes free. It's often unusual.
Look at that. See that fumble?
For the team that lost it to get it back.
And I'm over the ball.
This
Kicking the damn ball and shit.
Away from him.
Then they get it back.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now that's for to see if it's really, I guess, a throw the football field, knock the ball loose.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides have thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to
He's not strong enough. I don't know why I tried to do that.
12 yards on the return that time.
You got no
and
trouble.
the Ravens, they'll take over. Here comes the Ravens offense now, ready for another possession.
Can I get in the end zone this time? Probably not.
Here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing here on first down, Flacco. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh, what a
before
catch.
this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go and half
threw that mug up. Bam. Good job. I don't know if I trust this play right here because he,
And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far.
Try
Have
one
yielded
more
2
time. See what
touchdowns and a
happens.
field goal. Passing play, Flacco. And a tip there.
But they ain't had time. They ain't had time to even throw the ball that time.
It'll be 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Flacco. Flush to his right.
Somebody get open.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's
Hold
get the
it.
call.
I know it is. See?
Holding offense.
I know Brown.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the
Took the
interior,
point, huh?
and that's where the penalty occurred.
So on 2nd
5
down,
seconds
the
to
field
go.
goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
I thought I was going to get that in zone. At least I got 2 points out of it. Nobody can overturn. Nobody can overturn.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family. It's
thank y'all for joining my
with our EA Sports
stream here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. It'll be a blessing to me.
Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football,
hope y'all
everybody.
enjoying the game.
We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
They ain't played yet. Why he going to the games they ain't anybody play yet? I mean, I play with every team, so I guess that's why it's like that. I know it's why it's like that.
Lastly, let's check on one final game
Then
for
you got
you.
Chicago,
and
Chicago.
You can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Nobody scored yet, and nothing happened. Nothing
In our
happened.
game, it's the veteran quarterback Joe Flacco who's led the way. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week
ball
one
back and see
fatigue
if we can
becomes
get down
any
the
kind of
field
a
again.
factor as we are back underway in the second half. The return man, Chris Moore. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's
Two interceptions. I'm trying to throw another one tonight.
A lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone.
So I give him
when
the
you're
post
drafted in the
here.
first round, they expect you to play
I
right
kind of like
away,
their
and
offensive
the
plays, though. They got
community's
some
eyes
nice
and fan
offensive
base,
playbook.
they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
Look at that nice throwing catch. That's what I'm talking about.
Stuck to their draft philosophy.
Come on.
Players they could at the time they were drafting.
6 receptions, 113 yards for the touchdown. Come on, Brown. Get lit, Brown. Shit. I need my running game to get lit. The running game, I think I got like 20-some yards rushing.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, nice sneaky play right there.
7 yards.
Man, for 7 yards at the time, I just slithered my way over to the right side and picked up 7 yards.
That's a precursor of a big second half.
I hope I'm wearing down the defense now. Maybe I can start getting some running games going. It's hard on here, y'all. When you get in the first half, when you try to rush the ball in the first half, it's kind of hard because the guys are fresh. They're not tired, so it's kind of hard.
They go again with Collins. And this time not as
that time I ain't got nothing. I cut the wrong way.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall.
Oh, I know I threw to the wrong guy. Damn.
A pass that should have been intercepted,
I hate when I do that.
But it winds up falling
61-yard field goal. He might can hit it because his nigga here might can hit it.
You have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
Perfect.
And Tucker's kick right
got
there.
it. 61-yard field goal.
And that will extend their lead even further. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy
I'm kicking them
line up
field
for a
goals, though,
on
y'all.
the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought,
pretty good in that.
No way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Now Jones. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now whistles, and we've got a man down.
We got another injury
here following the kickoff.
Man down.
To see this week 1.
I wish they had the ambulance come out there. See, they just say they gonna do that shit no more. I don't know why. NFL says NFL's the problem. See, you can't even knock the helmets off. None of that kind of stuff. All the fun stuff is out of the game. Let's get all the fun stuff out of the game.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming.
Got him again. Pierce.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Trying to lay one up deep. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted.
Oh, what a pick by Smith.
Smith. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Yes.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against
Yes.
a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity?
Drilled that ball right through the middle, but wrong person.
When you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes
Dang,
your
he flew
playbook
right
hasn't
there.
expanded to
He
give you
flew
full
way
field
across
reads
the
as well.
field.
Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And this is
Oh, bruh.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. To the right side and complete to Hurst.
Complete to
And brought
Hurst.
down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is
Nice
extremely
catch,
difficult
Rook.
to defend from my perspective.
Feeling like
We
a
just
pro
saw
right
there,
now.
Is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Man open left side is Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. John Brown, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
You're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
You'll see you right there.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end, and it's 3rd and 5.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
False start, offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they'll start out with
slippery out there, man, in water.
At the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Of the night.
That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception.
Brown is having an amazing game.
Here's Collins. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And again, it's Collins. Wiggles free. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Oh, no, it's the ground. The ground. That was the ground. I'm telling you that. Can't challenge.
Shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, some rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe...
Like he was on the ground when the ball came out.
Tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
So I think my knee was down before I lost the ball. Yeah, my knee was down.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Told you. Knee was down. Good run. Well, I'm going to try this play again, y'all.
Play action. Flacco dancing to his left. Bearing one deep for Crabtree. And that's going to wind up
pass interference.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our
Pass
referee.
interference.
Told you.
Defense.
Yeah.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Setting up to throw, Flacco. This is caught. No gain there on the
But he couldn't get in the end zone. He couldn't stay in.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Collins. And he will take it in for a Ravens
Collins is in.
Alex Collins taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked out.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that.
Allowed him easy access.
That
to the end
celebration.
zone.
Tucker now to add the point after. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
37.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills getting set to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I don't think any of us are surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now let's go. 3-19.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Man open right side. It's the tight end Clay. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Allen throwing on second down. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
This complete to the tight end Clay. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Hot blue 90. Hold this.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And
This
his
toss
pass is
is weird.
intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Taylor
Young.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So
caught that
play
ball.
calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from
Y'all
all
don't
those
even put the
empty
animation
seats?
on that, though.
You and me, trying to get to the airport.
You make the game. They don't put the animation on it like they do on 2K.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Try to
with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second down, Flacco to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They fake time to his left.
Man, Steve, you couldn't duke him.
Down as he's up to the 48. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
That's the end of the 4th quarter, guys. Y'all stick with me here.
On NFL kickoff weekend.
With the like, subscribe to my channel, and be a blessing to me.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. They run with Collins. call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and
come
about
on.
a foot or 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Flacco to throw here on 3rd down. And a diving grab.
What a
I think he
catch.
got that, yes. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Flacco will come to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
He's tired.
Now again to Collins. And a short gain down to about the 33.
46 yards.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Second down, Flacco now. That is incomplete. He was trying to force it in there to Crabtree that time, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 9. Flacco off play action. He'll buy some time right. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
So out comes the field goal team once more. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt.
Missed that one.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good.
Shanked it left.
Outside the left upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Pull that and
On
left.
the field now comes the Bills offense.
Somebody got them
And
a souvenir.
parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last
Another
drive.
pick.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go now.
And here's Allen. Going to throw again. And now here's another
pick.
interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Smith
And
is
he's able to
third.
get it back here to the 43-yard
Dang.
line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
He just knew he was going to him. He just had him stepping in front of his nose.
Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
This is Collins on the handoff. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
What's happening right here?
Third down, Flacco from the gun. Hard throw.
Oh, I should have went the circle right. Damn.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Another long field goal attempt. This is 53 yards.
So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. From the right hash, this from 53.
Got it.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Bam!
It'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out come the Bills. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control.
5 interceptions. I can't
believe
you
get
5
back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted,
and then couldn't get the interception after that. Ball went up.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game. And to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
Ain't hard hit by Weddle.
Better and better.
Other kept down, put a hit on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Allen now throwing again. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I'm trying to hit that nigga hard as hell.
To say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
Maybe because it's raining.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right
Oh,
there.
that pushing and shoving. Y'all quit that before you get suspended.
Here's Colton Schmidt now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 18. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard
he just
games.
went straight down.
A team that hadn't been very good before.
He got 9 tackles
today. Dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
To pass, Flacco. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th
straight
down.
out of bounds.
Well, 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
This is taken at the 50. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Did y'all see that?
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return.
Right there, right in his hand. Hey, what a play.
Special teams the 3rd phase, but you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
Ravens fans are having a good day.
Throwing here on 1st down. Flacco. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Flacco here on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Run. I hate him when they do that.
15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. That is caught inside the 5.
Got to the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd
Hurts,
down.
the rookie having a great game. First game of his career, he gets something for 80 yards.
When they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Once more, it's Flacco. The quick slant caught.
Damn, I thought I had that touchdown.
Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Ooh, almost messed up
because
again.
now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Collins now the lone man in the backfield, 2nd and goal.
Let's go, hurry up.
They go pass again with Flacco, eluding the pressure right. And he's going
How did it go in his hands?
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll be brought
my goodness.
at his own 10-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
All right, here we go.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Oh, well.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
Mr. Tackles.
For them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st down, Allen.
Yeah.
And his throw here's incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Allen. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Allen now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Pass incomplete. Here's tight end Clay, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock.
3rd down, guys. Come on.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Give me my ball, boy.
Another interception. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Carr, the former Cowboy, the former Chief.
What a nightmarish
again
game
with his second
now.
pick of the night.
Interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner, and just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year, to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football.
Pass.
But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, +3.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So that'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And they'll go on the ground. And even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30.
4 yards.
As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been
Good
watching
game,
our
right?
but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime.
Good game,
they
Ravens.
over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that stream right there. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to my channel. It will be a blessing to me and a blessing to you because you help me and you help each other. So, get ready to get off of here, guys. Y'all have a good night. Take it easy. Sweet dreams. And God bless you. Peace.
Opening game here, an entire